Hi everybody, welcome to Tipsyverse. I'm Michelle, and today I'm talking about stuff. Okay, so this week we decided it would be Superhero Week because the 28th was National Superhero Day, and Friday, Avengers Age of Ultron comes out. I've seen it. It was great. Okay, so originally we had a bunch of stuff planned that we were going to write for the blog, and it did not happen because life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I don't know. We just didn't get it done. So I have decided I'm going to go ahead and start talking to you about how I have just now decided I'm going to be a comic book reader. Just now. And by just now, I mean like 2 months ago, but really recent. Because that's a normal thing for 27-year-old women to do. Right? So I have to tell you, I went into the comic book store a couple weeks ago, and I spent approximately 4,000 hours in there, give or take. I came out with some comic books, brought them to my apartment, and set them on my ottoman. I don't know, it felt like some weird alien thing had landed in my living room. It was a very confusing and strange time to me. I guess I never pictured myself reading a comic book or even thinking comic books were something I wanted to delve into. So when they were in my apartment, I was like, what do I do with you? But I got over it and I read the comic books I bought. Criteria for Michelle reading a comic book: 1, I wanted to be able to start from the beginning because it's the very best place to start. Everything I ever need to know, I learned from Julie Andrews. 2, I wanted there to be strong female characters. And by strong female characters, I mean I wanted the main characters to be female because I'm a lady and I wanted to read about some strong, badass, evil kicking, butt kicking ladies. And number 3, I forgot what the third thing was. All right, so the first thing I picked up because it straight up looks like a CW television show in a comic book, Gotham Academy. It's about kids in a school in Gotham. Already in issue 1, there is a girl who has an ex-boyfriend who has a little sister, and that little sister is all like staring at her brother's ex-girlfriend, this girl with like the purplish hair, and she's like, I miss you. You used to come around for dinner and now you don't anymore, and here I am at school with you and we're gonna have adventures. Woo! It is a CW show. So the second book I picked up was, I don't even know, it's in my hand, Operation SIN. Sin. I really just got it because Agent Carter's in it and I love her. I happened to be watching the show Agent Carter on ABC when I bought this comic book. It's set in like the 1940s, 50s, that era, Agent Carter's era. So good. They're characters you know if you're new to comic books. It's a great one to start with because you know the characters if you've been following ABC's anything Agent Carter related. And if you haven't seen Captain America, the next comic book I actually just bought like a week ago, Squirrel Girl. She's half human, half squirrel, and girl got some thighs. Love it. I love seeing a normal-sized person in a comic book. Or anything. And she has a tail, which I find highly amazing. I'm not going to lie, this kind of makes me want to have a tail. Not really. I would get in the way of everything. Okay, and the last one I picked up is Spider-Gwen. I was super excited when they said they were making a Spider-Gwen comic book because I was like, Gwen Stacy as Spider or something. That sounds great. And look at her outfit. She's got a hood and her spidery stuff is like pinkish color, purpley color with like a little bit of aqua. And she's rocking a black and white outfit and those like Tom style shoes. Girl got fashion. It's like comfort and function. The covers look very similar to me. I went back in to get the second one and I was like, oh, it's not out yet. I know. They look really different if you put them side by side, but if you have not been in a month and you're like, oh, there's Spider-Gwen, they can look kind of similar. Not really. Okay, I don't know, but they look the same to me. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm gonna be real cool, y'all. I'm so 80s right now. It is not even funny. If this is not on the next season lineup of CW, I quit. I quit CW. I quit. I don't really. I love the CW. No, I don't watch Vampire Diaries. I stopped after like season 2 because there were other things on that I wanted to watch.